Hello everyone, welcome to another Siblings Den reaction video. My name is a Wingless Dragon, and to my right is...
Morticia Melian. Hello everyone.
Anyway, just wanted to do another reaction video. We haven't done one of these in a little bit, but this was actually requested quite a few times, especially those that have been enjoying our kind of commentary regarding a lot of SAD-ists work. Well, we've had the comments being like, hey, so when are you guys doing Final Waltz? And I'm like, you're right, we haven't done that one at all. Why haven't we? And so today is the day to do another of SAD-ists' beautiful animatics.
Yay, more SAD-ist videos. Woo!
Yeah. So like always, we are going to review this. Morticia has sort of a vague understanding of what goes on, and then her interpretations of the DreamSMP is very funny. Mine, however, is more, I followed the DreamSMP a lot more, and I know where we are at in this animatic. And this one is right before, I would almost consider the final battle with Dream, between Tommy and Tubbo, going towards Dream to deal with like the final repercussions. And this is before Dream goes to prison, which Morticia knows because of like some of the music videos we've already reviewed.
Yeah, I have a vague familiarity of what's going on. Of course, I keep forgetting names, so.
Yeah, that's true. Just before we were recording, she was like, who's that other person? Like we literally did a major reaction to it, but that's fine. However, if anyone is interested in her new interpretations of things and wanting to go over some of the condensed DreamSMP reviews, leave a comment down below, and then she can do some solo videos of like what she feels is going on and why is everyone blowing up my darn lawn, and we can see how that goes.
Yeah, I can into my interpretation of lore and stories of whatever, and we can learn together in detail with what the F is going on with DreamSMP and why they're so popular and why are they a thing and why do they blow up stuff? Why Ringless? Why do we do these things?
I don't know. If there's enough comments that ask about it, maybe we can look into it, or maybe you can look into it. But today is Final Waltz by SAD-ist. Like our previous videos, we are going to be talking about it, but if you want to see our reactions, we will be reacting to it, but without the audio. That's so that it's retained to their own video. We will have the links in the description below for you to take a look at the video beforehand and then come back and kind of get a reaction. We will show the visuals on repeat in the background and talk about it, and we'll go from there. So you ready, Mort?
I am ready. Warning, the following video may contain spoilers from the events of the DreamSMP. Boo earns.
That joke is old now.
I know. Your discs are that way. What happened to your faces?
Well, it's all the characters. Wait, are you talking about Tubbo? That's from a while ago.
I know where, creeper.
The interaction between the two are really good. The visuals are really good right now. Holy shit.
Hello, son.
Yeah. This is so much like a trailer now.
I'm guessing you saw a smiley face in the sun? Or the disc?
That's assuming.
It's like Tommy and Dream's like, let's dance.
Holy moly, the flowing already.
Right? Let's choreograph this. I mean, don't you already have that?
It's a role play.
I know. All the feels. Don't go. Oh no, this is like Avengers Endgame.
Sort of, yeah.
Captain Puffy.
Oh, you know who you don't have? Fundy.
Oh, where's Fundy? Was he sacrificed by Thanos? Damn it. Are you? You can't see my face? I'm hideous. What? Oh, is that how he comes back?
Yep. That's when it brings back the Book of the Dead type of thing.
Okay, so it's before the whole train thing.
Well, of course.
Oh, hello, Wilbur. Your eyes are dark. Are you high?
No, he's dead. He's a ghost.
Well, he's pretty high, then.
This is even before he Ghostbur.
Ow. Oh, I like the box. The interbox. What did we agree to? I was about to retire and end us all.
So good.
I got clothes. Yay. Wait, didn't you get like a thing from SAD-ists in the past month or so?
I did. I got a lot of things, actually. If you checked our Twitter, I did get the little SAD-ist figurine from a while back when I ordered it in well before August. She does have a new thing coming out that's a plushie. I want it, but I don't think I'm gonna buy it just because I don't have the money. But I already purchased a last one, which was the Technoblade plushie, which I was super happy about it. Anyway, not here nor there. Let's talk about the Final Waltz that we would just seen. I would say SAD-ist's last animatic that she's done in regards to the DreamSMP. She's gone to do a few other things since then, but this has really kind of shown and cultivated really what she is extremely capable of. And I'd almost say this is an example of what Mort was saying in a lot of our previous videos, where SAD-ist takes the audios of the DreamSMP and is able to supercut it in a way that it really transitions through a trailer or a snippet of a moment in events. And she does such a great job here of showcasing that, because the music's very subtle throughout this whole thing. I would say it's less intense than what it was from previous events and stuff that she's done, and that's been showcased so well in this animatic.
Yeah, I just realized I've been talking about the music is for sure subtle, because I realized I've been fully paying attention to it, unlike the previous SAD-ist videos where the music was really part of it. But here it was just a slight background highlight and that's about it.
Exactly. It felt almost like lo-fi while we were going through the paces of the events, rather this being a music video or this being one of the previous ones she's had, where the music really, I would almost say the music was just as important and was front and center. I think at this one, it's almost pulled back. Nothing from the music in this do I feel like I want to re-listen to it. Is it bad? No. But I think it really pulled the importance of her kind of directing the scenes well and using the moments really well throughout this animatic. So this really, I think, if you were looking at an example of SAD-ist being really good at her art style and really showcasing everything, this one's really the one that encompasses that so much more and doesn't distract from the music.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized, yeah, we got to see Jane's face. There you go, everyone. Face reveal in SAD-ist video. Exclusive.
Yeah, I don't think that counts, but sure.
It's like, what? He has green glowy eyes?
Yeah, just like every other human being that has been hiding their face under a mask all their life. You know.
Well, it explains why he has his mask. Okay.
Because of his eyes? No. Too many people would think that would be cool.
Okay, I really enjoyed the ending. It's like you have all this drama and action, and then it's like almost somewhat meta in the back. It's like, what the fuck are we doing this? Oh no, this reminds me straight out of Rick and Morty, when at the end of the season, Rick goes on about one more season, baby.
9 more years, yeah. 9 more years, Rick and Morty. 9 more years, Tommy and Tuppo. Just going back to just focusing on the animation and animatic itself, and then I'll kind of bring in where the DreamSMP kind of lies with it. SAD-ist does a great job with the use of singular colors, but toning them for the mood. Like here, she has the sun that's really yellow. She's got the sky that's really blue with the characters, and then a transition that when it gets into like a darker dusk type of thing, it gets more purple, it gets darker. When she's going underground, underneath, it's very like a dark purple, dark blue, and then there's all the little highlights of like the little sources of light that you get throughout. Like it's like nighttime, so it's dark, and does a really nice little star setup. She is gone and done really monumental moments, like getting like the sun popping up. She's really set the stage, and like I said with the music, really makes the scenes so much stronger and really outshines the moments so well. The fighting actions that she's done in the scene with the 3 of them fighting, Dream, Tubbo, and Tommy. Oh my god, it is so well choreographed, and it goes too fast, I would almost say, but just the perspectives going in and out. If you compare this to the stuff that she's done when she first produced these things, and even going so far as like where I think the last big fight scene I would say would be from the Hog Hunt, night and day at the level of like how much the like moments have shined and really kind of played itself so well between what she's done before and what she's doing now. I cannot stress enough how amazing SAD-ist has become. I don't know if it's because she's gotten more comfortable with the tools that she's used, or she's gotten better equipment, or she just feels more being able to go towards that, but she has done such a great job of highlighting all of the characters, really showing up what's going on, and it's just, I can't say enough how impressed I am with her work, and especially with the Final Waltz. It is just so enthralling.
Well, I definitely got that impression from this video. She took all of her experience that she has, and now this has become like, she can do this in her sleep now type impression. And the video highlights all the things that she's pretty much her MO, or part of her style. All the gradients, it's just like continuation of what she's always done, along with the rest of the heart and highlights, and as well as the overall purple to yellow hotness, or even some white, like in this case. But yeah, it's just an evolution of what she is and now what she's done. I haven't seen anything else she's done later on, but this definitely represents all her skills now. This is her thing. She can do this like in her sleep now. And if that's the latest DreamSMP video, then even the title seems fitting, like the Final Waltz. So who knows, she's going to do some more later on. But
I'll mention that a little bit later. But just regarding the DreamSMP stuff, this is just so well done. She's really gone above with the colors. I love it. This is, I think, is the closest to her in the DreamSMP animatic type style, that she's added so much more color, adding very like little details here and there, having a lot more going on in it compared to before, where it was just really the solid color in the backgrounds with just a line work with some shading type of things. Now it's really stepped that up, and it's phenomenal. The only time she's actually done a full colored thing fully would be Captain's Call, when she did the animation for the Derivacat song for Captain Puffy. But this would be the closest thing since then in regards to DreamSMP stuff. Really love it. I'm super impressed. Any final thoughts regarding the video aspect of it?
well, I have more thoughts. It's pretty much following up what you already commented on, like the fight stuff. I really enjoyed the fight, but in this case, because the video feels overall subtle, it also, because all the previous videos always feels like a big grand thing. Well, here at least they focus on a few characters as the main ones again, and it kept it subtle and simple. I mean, simple in terms of the story of the video.
Yeah, not at all the technicality of it.
But it makes but it adds more to the fight, because even from the impression from the Dream SMP story, this goes back to the basics of what they've done, because they go on to the big grand things and then they go back to the basic of a small thing between Tommy and Dream and his friend Tubbo in a way. So the video highlights that with the fight and focus on that. Of course, they show the rest of the friends in the beginning and then later at the end in this almost like end game battle entrance. It's like, Tommy, on your left.
Do not compare Tommy as Captain America. Oh God.
Oh no, he's not Captain America. He's
like the Aquaman of like the Avengers. He should have never been there.
No. I don't know what city he's from. He's like Captain whatever the city he's from. Or Captain UK.
Captain UK. Wow.
No. He's Lieutenant UK, not Captain UK.
Private UK. So visually outstanding, love it. Lore wise, I liked Dream's character in the sense that he's played the villain of his own SMP and he's had to, and I kind of like how the whole point of the Dream SMP was just to really have like his friends play on a surfer, as most do, and then once Tommy got involved, it really set loose the dogs of war, right? Tommy triggered Sapnap triggered other people, and then it started just getting that like conflict and like why is everyone getting on top of each other type of thing, to the point where it brought in other people who then were like, man, I want my own nation, and like it really like played as a joke, but it really evolved to Dream basically getting like, okay, I just wanted to build stuff jokingly, like I think there was more to it than that, but like story wise Dream was like, no, but guys, can we just do the things? Why is everyone out of control? Why are you building a tower of cobblestone? Why is this only reflected on Twitch? Why is it like there's always like little like wacky moments? And I think that's kind of, I like Dream's villain aspect to this, because all things considered, it's his own damn surfer, and you've got everyone else who's just like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want on your server. And I kind of like the idea that it is almost a realism to the situation for most servers, where you've got people that feel that they're sort of entitled to what is not theirs, and so Dream's just sort of, he's the villain obviously, and what he's doing in the way he's doing it is completely wrong, but he's not justified type of thing, right? When you take a look at it, because it's like, but I have ownership of this. I literally could turn off the switch to this server, but then everyone would be mad, and it's like, oh, you're the bad guy. And it's like, but damn you guys. So I really like, kind of, if you think about it in that way, how like Dream is almost put like, what the hell do I do to like get these people to calm the hell down? Get these kids off my lawn level of like anger.
Yeah, but it triggered into a story on itself, and then once they got the ratings, essentially, and they're like, wait, we got something here, something to it, and then it evolved from there, from what I gather, and that's when they really started doing all their storylines.
Yeah. The people definitely triggered that. I'm just saying, just Dream himself. Like, I'm not talking about the character, I'm not talking about the story, I'm just in the perspective of Dream as a person in this world, outside of the RP, I'm just saying this guy being like, I just want to build a house. Y'all are doing all this thing. Let me build my house.
It's like, fine, I'll steal your stuff. Here's your disc. Go behave.
Exactly. It's like, what, you guys want to cause trouble? Fine, I'll cause trouble too. So I like that perspective if you look at it that way. But story-wise, Dream is trying to control everyone. Dream has like coerced and like gaslit Tommy, almost killed Tubbo, and it really got to a point where he's like really manipulating things to try to get things his way now, and it doesn't. What's fantastic is knowing what's going on later on, how well timed and placed this is. Dream ends up being almost like the next level villain, thinking 20 steps ahead of everything, and him being imprisoned was part of that step as well, and it's crazy. But this is a great moment where you have like the whole server kind of backing up Tommy, who none of them should, by the way, but they do, because it's like one is evil, but the other one is, yeah, he's annoying and he's a kid, but he's a kid. Like, and especially this is right after Tommy had dealt with like being air quotes killed. Everyone thought he died because that's how Dream made it look like, but it ended up not being the case. And
wasn't he exiled at some point?
Yeah, he wasn't killed yet. He was exiled. And so nobody was going to talk to him and spend time with them. And it was just like, oh, well, where is he? And there was sort of the assumption that he was dealing with too much. And the only person that was like sort of interacting with him was Rambo. So I was like, yeah, that's interesting. Oh, and Ghost Breath. at the time because Ghostbird was around predominantly. So well done. It's crazy how good the story beats were. And coming from like a Minecraft roleplay type server, the points and themes and the way that it got directed and still be very organic and like that it's just a bunch of people having fun. When you look at the like live streams and stuff like that is really cool. And then you see the works from people like SAD-ists who make it only about the RP part of it, with the bits of jokes here and there, but really focused on the roleplay parts of it. And you realize how intense it can be if they took it seriously. And it's just crazy. And this is like a good showcase of like the Dream SMP if they focused on just the story beats of Tubbo and Tommy going to go fight Dream, losing, but Dream going like, it's okay, it's because I want to control you guys. And then kind of getting that surprise that everyone's against Dream to stop him from doing that. It's nuts.
For sure. I've been enjoying the whole Dream SMP storyline. Is just amusing, especially through the lens of what Wingless says, even whenever I figure out. And there's so much to this. Of course, I don't think I could sit down and watch all their original VODs on this, but summations of things like through the SAD-ist videos or some of the other videos that does like the complete story of Dream SMP, which I sort of initially watch at the beginning, but not all of them.
And those are just as crazy too, because they're now like part 7.
I know. There's so much to this. Does it ever end? It probably does eventually, but yeah.
It's intriguing where they're at right now because they've added more people to the server and they have their new dimension that hasn't, the new dimension, the new update, Caves and Cliffs update dimension that is it's still part of the Dream SMP, but through a portal. And that's going to be interesting how that's going to be incorporated. But again, ever since like, I guess things like life being problematic worldwide, it ends up being that like they're all busy with all their stuff now, so we're getting less of it. I think there's a lot of anticipation to see like where things go, but I think we're getting to a point it's going to become more of what's next. So I do think you've got clear people that'll want to do new things and really stepping up into like what other things could be done. This is why you still see a lot of like Origins SMP stuff being done. Yeah, you've got people like Phil who's like going back to a lot of his hardcore stuff. Mind you, he always streams that stuff as well, but like he's doing a lot of stuff in the Origins SMP, which is like an awesome concept, and I wish that had more lore to it, but really that one's really just an example of really people playing roles, but really being just a group of them doing stuff and trying to figure out what will work out with these new set of people. Because in the Origins SMP, you've got a lot of old comers like Captain Sparkles that's there. You've got the announcer, I think it's Scott, that part of MCC. So you've got a bunch of like different other people that aren't part of the Dream SMP that it fulfills other kind of beats. So it's interesting altogether. I don't know where I'm at with the Dream SMP anymore. I don't hate it, and if there's new content, I'm into it. Especially if there's Technoblade and Phil and really like kind of those story beats moving ahead. But I think I'm content with where they're at. I very much enjoyed the Dream SMP. I think it fulfilled a kind of fun moment in a period that everyone was dealing with, and it kind of gave that lividity and like that opened up moment during that time. And I'm curious as to what's next. I'm looking forward to like the next surprise. The Dream SMP was that. It was a good surprise for people that are like who liked Minecraft, who like role plays, who liked the characters that came from those, and it really just extended and expanded on a lot of what's going on. And personally, I've gotten to enjoy new things because of the SMP. I became a fan of someone named SAD-ist. Look at this. I wouldn't have I've known this person otherwise. And then there's also people like Derivacat, people like CG5, and then other artists like Late August, and really getting me involved in this environment and seeing so much more of other individuals that is so great. I think that was powerful for the Dream SMP, but I think it's kind of reached its course, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the next thing. It might not be with these people, it could be with someone else, but I feel like that's the kind of evolution of like things going on, is things going to the next step. And I think that's where we're at this thing. And I kind of like the naming of this that SAD-ist has done. It's really the Final Waltz, right? Could be her interpretation, but I do think that this really wraps up really where the Dream SMP was going, where like, the people took control of the server. What's next? Yes, there was more story beats and it was just as fun as well, and there could be more still to come, but I would say I'm content. And if you watched everything coming up to this point, I think it feels like a really good story, a really good movie, if you will.
For sure. But at this point, it's like, and I'm sure this is the case for a lot of people, the whole DreamSMP to me, even if I'm not entirely complete 100% geek mode with all the details, it's still inspiring to what they've done, because their DreamSMP pretty much inspires the entire SMP genre in general. And I know there's different groups that are attempting to do the same thing. I know we have our own inspirations and goals of just starting up our own SMP thing and then go from there and see what happens, just to have something.
Exactly.
So yeah, eventually we're not just going to react to this. We're going to create our own stuff.
And if anybody wants to do animation of that stuff, that'll be funny. I would be so ecstatic if that happened.
We have to be popular first. We have to make it good and popular first, and then...
Yeah, we need more content, Morticia.
We will have more content. Let's have that treehouse to finish.
Yeah, I think that we're going to stop right there. This is just a great kind of end to like a lot of the DreamSMP stuff. If SAD-ist does more, I will absolutely love to review and see where it's at. But this does such a great job of kind of ending it and really like setting it up for a lot of her other stuff. And she is working on a few other stuff as well, which is really wonderful. Her latest animation that she's done is a thing called Kuniho, and it's really gorgeous. I would highly recommend people go check it out as well. It really like shows even more so where her style has evolved. I know it's not Minecraft related, but if we get enough people commenting and wanting our opinions on it and really being like a more outside of DreamSMP stuff and more into the works of SAD-ist, we'll be glad to take a look at that. Just let us know in the comments below. Like right now it's not in our focus, but like the Final Waltz, there's enough people to tell us, I think I want your opinion, you goofball. Then yeah, we'll totally goof it up and let you guys all know where we're at when it comes to.
We definitely have things to say, lots of stuff to say.
But we're definitely going to look at any of the other stuff that comes out from a lot of people. We still like doing our reactions. We know it's hit or miss with the content that we have on our channel, but we do love giving people's opinions. And just if you have any idea of like how you think we feel about stuff, well, here's a great idea of it. But yes, if there's anything new, let us know below. Comment, subscribe. The more that you let us know about it, of what content you'd like and what things you think we can be involved in, we'd be glad to be related to that.
Yeah, we like to relate to new stuff. So give us all the stuff to relate to and react.
And if you'd like to be more direct in communicating with us, we do finally have our Discord channel. If you haven't seen it from some of our Skyblock Sun videos that we've had, we've opened up the Discord channel, and we have different areas in regards to us doing reactions, vanilla Minecraft, the Skyblock Sun server on MC Hub, as well as others that we're looking to do, which one of them is Origins that we'd like to look into. So if you're interested in talking about those, having more comments on those, and maybe being involved with that, join up in the Discord, subscribe, thumbs up the videos that you like, and just comment, leave us a note, let us know.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, we also have our Twitter. So thank you everyone, and have a good night everyone. End scene.